ቢቂላ አዋርድን የሽልማት ስነ ስርዓት በተመለከተ ያቀረብንላችሁ ያለው ዝግጅት እንደቀጠለ ነው። ኢትዮ ፊደልን ስለምትከታተሉ እናመሰግናለን። መልካም ጊዜ። በአገራችን የውሃ ልማት ስራዎች ላይ ትልቅ ሳይንሳዊ ትንተና ያቀረቡት በተለይም ኢትዮጵያ በናይል ወንዝ ላይ ያላትን የተጠቃሚነት መብት እያነሱ በዓለም መድረክ የሚሟገቱት ዶክተር ጥሩሰው አሰፋ የቢቂላ አዋርድን ተሸልመዋል። አገራችን ባላት የውሃ ሀብት ተጠቃሚ መሆን ትችላለች፣ ሁላችንም የበኩላችንን እናድርግ ነው የዶክተር ጥሩሰው መልእክት።
The Kila Award congratulates Dr. Tshilemu for his Professional Excellence Award, honoring his global contributions to water resources engineering and his leadership in climate change assessment and innovative studies, and his impactful volunteer work on the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam.
Please join me to give a very warm reception to the 2024 Bikila Professional Excellence
Today in Addis Ababa, which is the capital of Ethiopia, more than 60% of the population get water only twice a week. This is because the city did not have what to address that. Only 40% what we have. This created significant inequality in water. My name is Tshilemu Asafa. I'm a water resources engineer, and you are going to hear a lot of statistics. The last 3 years, myself and other professionals from We Aspire, we picked up the chronic water issue in Addis Ababa. We didn't just talk about the problem, even though that's significant, such as uncoordinated groundwater use, everyone stucking their straw into the same aquifer underground, and nobody knows how much water somebody takes out, which is a disaster to happen. In fact, in Ethiopia, I say a water lawyer has a lot of business for the next 10 years. Or the people who live in the condominium, high up, paying, which we did the number, to 20 times than what I paid in Tampa, Florida. I'm talking people who are living in condominiums. We crunched the number in Europe, also with my other colleagues. They found people in Delft, one of our water, they pay 20 times, not a percent, 20 times more. People who live in the condominiums buying jerrycans of water. Well, we didn't stop just talking about the issue. We came up with a strategic plan for the last 3 years through the We Aspire group, and we come up with different solutions. Our contribution was also with volunteer organization we have here from GERD International Consortium. And by the way, we sponsor the next generation of the youth, you can see. And at the beginning, we are more teaching the public and debunking some of the scientific misinformation regarding the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. I was effectively a fact checker. One very important one, and this goes back to my family as well. There was an article that says, when we fill the first 2 GERD, they say 72% of Egyptian irrigation will disappear. I mean, this is shocking. And many medias, they picked this up. We looked it up. 72% of the irrigation disappearing. This cannot be. Of course, you just have to wait. Now, anywhere in the 5 years, not only there is no 72% of irrigation disappearing, in fact, Egypt expanded the irrigation. Well, that's what it means today's technology of looking at the satellite, the data, we have to do that. Before I finish, you may ask, since I work on water and climate, you say, what would it take for Ethiopia to get out of this recurrent drought, famine, I don't want to use the word begging kind of thing for the food? And there are actually numbers. So by 2050, Ethiopia's population is going to be 190 million. It's about 68% more than where we are today. If we invest about $5 to $7 billion in a year, not a big deal for the country, we could completely remove this issue of food insecurity, as well as take the energy that we produce to all over Ethiopia. I hope we will do it. I know we can do it, and we will do it. I would like to thank the Bikila Awards, recognizing me, finding my work useful. Thank you so much. This is amazing. And you allow me to bring the water story that hopefully you take back to your home, places, and be a champion as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Trousseau.
በካናዳ በብዙ መቶዎች የሚቆጠሩ ኢትዮጵያውያንና ኤርትራውያን እንዲሁም ሌሎች ሀገራት ዜጎችን በኢሚግሬሽን ጠበቃነት ከ40 ዓመታት በላይ ያገለገሉት ጠበቃ ፖል ቫንደር ቨንን የ2024 የቢቂላ አዋርድስ ተሸላሚ ሆኗል። በተለይም ዝቅተኛ ገቢ ላላቸው ግለሰቦች የነፃ የህግ ምክር በሚሰጡ ድርጅቶች ውስጥ ጉልህ አስተዋጽኦ አድርገዋል። በካናዳ ምንም ኢትዮጵያዊ ወይንም ኤርትራዊ ጠበቆች ባልነበሩበት ወቅት ፖል ለበርካቶች ትልቅ እገዛ እንዳደረጉ በስነ ስርዓቱ ተጠቅሷል።
Mr. Vander Venen's outstanding contributions and career continue to serve as an inspiration, showcasing the power of dedication, compassion, and the pursuit of justice. The Kila Award congratulates Paul Vander Venen, Professional Excellence Award recipient, honoring his distinguished career in immigration law, dedicated service to refugee advocacy, and impactful contributions to Canadian immigration through international outreach and client representation.
Thank you to the Bikila community, and there's many other people who I want to thank, starting with the people who have worked with me and worked for me. One of them is Hannah Johannes, who worked for me for several years. She now works for Legal Aid Ontario. She's doing great work there, serving the community. And she's also played an instrumental role in organizing a trip to Ethiopia for myself and my wife and our 4 children. That was a tremendous time for all of us. Also, I want to thank Moded Mengesha. Moded worked for me as an articling student and then as a lawyer. and he's now a member of the Immigration and Refugee Board, making decisions on refugee claims, and he's doing a great job there. I also want to thank two lawyers who are great lawyers and great colleagues. They are Tekle Salamarian and Daniel Dilahun Kamede, and I have hoped I can very confidently say that any clients of theirs are in very good hands. There are also people I want to thank who I've worked with and who are doing great work, such as Sisai Asafa, Abebe Worku, Hitachi Chariot, and there are some others who've been on this journey with us, working together. I want to give a special mention to Meseret Demeke and Johannes Bishal, and also Jonas Kidane. And there's two other people I want to mention because they were also very helpful in organizing our trip to Ethiopia. They are Kibinesh Tezera and Hailu Mulatu. We were privileged to meet with their relatives while we were in Ethiopia, and that was a fantastic time. And finally, and most importantly, I want to thank my clients. I've learned so much from my clients, and I've always said that if I ever get sick of my clients, I don't like my clients anymore, then I'm not gonna do this work anymore, I'm gonna change my job. But guess what? That has never happened. I love my clients. We work hard, we face challenges, and we still laugh and have a good time and try to create great new histories for them. And so I want to dedicate my award to my clients. I want to thank them all very much, and to thank each one of you very much as well. I'm Mr. Ganella.
ካናዳ ውስጥ የተቋቋመውና በአገራችን በኤችአይቪ ወላጅ አልባ የሆኑ ህጻናትን የሚረዳው የፒፕል ቱ ፒፕል ድርጅትን ካቋቋሙት ኢትዮጵያውያን መካከል አንዱ ናቸው አቶ አምባይ ኪዳኔ። በዚህ ድርጅት ውስጥ ባሳዩት የአመራር ብቃት በ5 ዓመታት ውስጥ $100,000 በላይ ገንዘብ ማሰባሰብ ችለዋል። በካናዳዋ ኦንታሪዮ ግዛት ፋይናንስ ሚኒስቴር ውስጥ በከፍተኛ ኃላፊነት ያገለገሉት አቶ አምባይ ኪዳኔ የዚህ ዓመት የቢቂላ አዋርድ የማህበረሰብ አገልግሎት ተሸላሚ ናቸው። ባለቤታቸው በእሳቸው ስም ሽልማታቸውን ወስደዋል።
About HIV/AIDS and combat associated stigma further highlight his dedication to the well-being of others. The Kila Award congratulates Ambai Kidane for his Community Service Excellence Award, celebrating his compassion, dedication, and impact, honoring a long-serving community leader and a public servant who has significantly enriched our community and inspired others.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to express my deepest gratitude to the Kila Awards for recognizing my community service spanning 3 decades. I share this prestigious award with my fellow board members and volunteers at P2P who are making a difference in the life of others. I also want to acknowledge that my charitable work would not have been fruitful without the unfailing support of my wife, my friends, work colleagues, and the Ethiopian community at large. Ladies and gentlemen, we all have benefited from the generosity of others at one point and another in our lives. I have benefited from the generosity of others growing up in the city of Harar, Ethiopia, one of the most sharing and caring places I know. I have benefited from the generosity of others as a political refugee in Djibouti. I have benefited from the social support of others as a new immigrant in Canada, including my university days. I have benefited from the social connections and lifelong friendships I forged while volunteering. In short, my charitable work is my way of giving back what I received over my long journey in life. Thank you again for honoring me with this prestigious award. thank you for uplifting my spirit, sent from my iPhone. If there is a family member that wants to receive, okay, welcome to the stage. Please, this is his wife, Wezaro Gannet. Please give her a round of applause on behalf of the family.
ከ20 ዓመታት በፊት በፓርኪንግ አስተናጋጅነት ስራ የጀመሩትና ዛሬ ዩኤስፒ ሆልዲንግ በተባለ ድርጅታቸው አማካይነት በኮንስትራክሽን፣ ሪል ስቴት እና ሌሎች ዘርፎች ከ1000 ለሚልቁ ዜጎች የሥራ ዕድል የከፈቱት ዶክተር ሄኖክ ተስፋዬ የ2024 የቢቂላ አዋርድ የቢዝነስ ኤክሰለንስ ተሸላሚ ሆነዋል። በዝግጅቱ ላይ ድምፃዊት ሜላት መንገሻ በባንድ በመታጀብ ለስለስ ያሉ ሙዚቃዎችን አቅርባለች። ኢትዮ ፊደልን ስለተከታተላችሁን በጣም እናመሰግናለን። የቢቂላ አዋርድስ የ2024 ዝግጅትን በተመለከተ ያቀረብንላችሁ እዚህ ጋር አብቅቷል። እንግዲህ ለሚቀጥለው ዓመትም ይህንኑ ዝግጅት ተከታትለን ወደ እናንተው እናደርሳለን። ሌሎች የማህበረሰባችንን እንቅስቃሴዎች እየተከታተለን ወደ እናንተ እንዘግባለን። ሐሳብ፣ ጥቆማ፣ አስተያየት ካላችሁ በማንኛውም ጊዜ info@ethiofidelcom ላይ ብትልኩልን እናስተናግዳለን። መልካም ጊዜ። ኢትዮ ፊደልን ሼርና ሰብስክራይብ ማድረግ እንዳትረሱ።